Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Sajjad Shah, Raymond R, and Riaz Ali are the first three tanglers in the chat. And now Timor's Academy, Aga Timor, who just got a pink badge today. Now that is Timor Academy showing up in the chat right now is good luck and good fortune. Because the reason he got a pink badge is hashtag gaming. And speaking of hashtag gaming, Dabs is in the chat, and he also uploaded a hashtag gaming. Let me copy these names out real quick. Producer Danny is not with me today. I don't know what he's doing. He's out shopping for puppies. I don't know. Now, I'm going to talk about something today that I think Jonathan Hernandez in particular is going to be interested in. Particularly Jonathan Hernandez. But I hope that it's interesting to many more people than that. And I'll get to that in a minute. It's the new feature in the Tangled Browser that we're going to start working on, Erickson and I. I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm looking at hashtag gaming, and I'm looking at it with the new version of Tangled.com, which we've been working on for over a month, Crank in particular, and his team. And it's been available to some people to experiment with for the last few weeks, but now it's what everyone's going to start using. And I've already seen a few posts and comments of people saying that they like it better. In fact, King555, who's just joined us in the chat, is one of the people I'm talking about. He said that he likes the new version better. He says it's faster, 10 times faster. Now, Crank is not done. So we launched this because it was good enough. It's ready enough, but it's not really done. So he's going to take, through the rest of this year, he's going to take until January 1st to finish up all the little things that he knows have to be fixed for the new version to be at least as good as the previous version in every way and better in many other ways. Okay? So how can we get some feedback on the new version? I suppose you can make a post if you have an issue or a suggestion, or if you want to compliment Crank, that's cool. You can do that in a post. We're also watching g/tangled. There's a public chat group on the top of that profile page, and you can send a message there about the new version, and we'll check that out. And yeah, enjoy the new version, especially if you have a slow internet connection. So I'm looking at hashtag gaming, and here is the original post. This activity is still open and available to anyone to participate in. It says, gamers, hashtag earn up to 50 million Millix. Create an entertaining video of yourself playing any video game. Your face and voice must be in the video to capture you talking and reacting to your gameplay. Make the video 15 minutes long, which seems to be pretty easy when you're doing a gaming video. And then aside from the 50 million, up to 50 million, you could also get a pink badge, which Aga Timor did for that very reason, and maybe a deal with G/Studio. If you make an entertaining video, emphasis on entertaining, we're going to ask you to do more of them, and we're going to sponsor you to do that. Okay? So here are some posts. Here's one from Bora Urgel. He did a game stream with PUBG, and he says, that he had other people from Tangled in the multiplayer game session. And he's encouraging everyone else to do the same thing. And I've watched all these videos. I watched them all this morning. Here is Jonathan Hernandez, otherwise known as Dabs313. Now this was a teaser video, so I'm gonna keep scrolling up because he did a full video after that. Hattie Hats, he played Counter-Strike 2. And he says he's definitely not the best player, but he loves playing. And he was playing multiplayer online. And so that was a good game session. He did get killed in the first 20 seconds, but he kept going. And he said, Hattie Hats, he said he's going to do another gaming video tonight. Now, Dabs is in the chat, and he says, Bor Urgel, add me to your clan. Clan up, Tanglers. Here's the video, Aga Timur. This is the video that got him the pink badge. And I don't remember what game he was playing. You can check that out. Now, I didn't have much to do with this activity. The 50 million is coming from Studio, and Studio is run by Danny. And as I mentioned, Danny is out shopping for pecan ice cream or something. Who knows what he's doing. But that's why these haven't gotten the big tips yet. But I did go through and I tipped 10 million to all the hashtag gaming videos that I saw. Okay, here's Jonathan Hernandez, Gods Unchained. He did his video. It looked like I've never seen this game before. You can see here, it looks like kind of a card playing game. And Jonathan Hernandez sped up his video a little bit so he could get through more of a session in less time. Aga Timur, that he just reminded me. He was playing a cricket game, Cricket 007. That's right. And he hit one over the fence too. Dab says that his video was an hour long, so he sped it up 5x. There's a like for Dabs right there. And then here's Hattie Hat saying he's going to do it again. That's exactly what we want to see. We take a little bit of money and we put it on the table, and that gives everyone a push to try something new. And then hopefully you think, well, that was easy and fun, and I feel good that I did it. I'm going to do it again. Okay? So let me talk through the new feature that we're going to start working on. Now, this is Erickson. Erickson's going to be leading this project, and he is currently finishing the sell button on the Tangled Exchange, and that's going to be a big deal. That means that you can earn Millix on Tangled.com, and then you can sell the Millix on Tangled.com for Tether or USDC stablecoin. So you don't have to go to Millix.com anymore. You don't have to mint wrap Millix and send it over to P2B. You can still do all that stuff. But for the majority of users that come onto Tangled, new users, they just want to, they're always asking, okay, so I earned some of these magic Millix points. How do I cash out? Well, there's going to be a big sell button for them to do that. And that's going to be convenient. And that's related to the new feature that Erickson and I are talking about. So I was having a conversation with Erickson yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, about P2B. And we were looking at the market and looking at the liquidity and looking at the spread, all the stuff that we have to do on a daily basis to keep P2B happy, to keep Wrap Millix listed, and to do whatever we can to make a healthy market without getting in the way of it. Okay? So that's the conversation we were having. Now, to do those things, to keep the trade volume at the minimum amount required by P2B, we have to keep the spread tight, and we have to do at least $1,000 worth of volume a day. And to do that, we have 2 different trading bots that are running in the P2B market. And they have been running since P2B launched, since Rapmilix launched on P2B. So March, they've been running. Well, when we were having this conversation the other day, we noticed that someone else is also running a trading bot on the Rapmilix market in P2B, which is great. Great. You know, the more bots are participating in the market, the more liquidity there is, the more trading there is 24 hours a day. The person who's running the bot is certainly doing it to profit. And I asked Erickson, I said, who do you think it is? Who do you think's running the bot? Because it's, you know, I think most of the people on P2B trading Rapmilix are probably tanglers. He said, I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. It's somebody who knows how to code. It's got to be somebody that knows how to code. I said, why? I mean, we're running our bot, and it was just an open source bot designed for P2B. We installed it on a server, and we start running it. Now, of course, Erickson did that, and he is a coder, the best coder. So I just assumed that it was easy. He said, no, it's not. It's a coder. You can't, there's no easy trading bot to use for P2B. You have to know how to code to do it. Dabs is in the chat. He's accusing it's Tantelli, he says. Could be. But so that's the setup for this for what I'm about to announce here. Now I have never really been a trader. I would buy, I would accumulate, but I would hold, and I only sell if I have to. I don't trade for profit. I never have. And the reason that I've never traded for profit is because I don't think that I can compete against the market. I've never thought that I could. And I've always said that the only way that I would trade for profit is if I was able to design and build a trading bot to perform better than the rest of the market does, at least better than half the market does. And so we started to have a conversation about building a trade engine that anyone can use easily. Almost like ChatGPT. You know, you can, so if you have a trading bot, you have to tell the bot what your objective is. Your objective might be to accumulate at the lowest price. It might be to dollar cost average on a schedule. It could be to trade the spread. You might want to make a market. There's 1,000 different objectives that a trading bot can have. And so what we think we're going to do is build a trading bot engine into the Tangled Browser, like a module in the Tangled Browser. There'll be a link on the left that says TradeBot. You will go to an exchange like P2B or Binance or Tangled.com, that exchange. Any exchange that allows you to have an API and do trades. You'll set up your account on whatever exchange you're using, and then you'll have a series of templates, trading templates, like the ones I just mentioned. And you'll pick one of the templates to, let's say, to just dollar cost average. And it'll connect to your account on the exchange, and it'll do the work for you 24 hours a day. Now, the reason that we want to do that in the browser is because when you get an API from an exchange that allows you to trade with your account on that exchange, they give you a key, a private key that only you have. And that's what that's how the exchange knows that you're authorized to trade in that account. And we don't want to store your private keys for exchanges on our servers, on any server. We don't want to store it in Tangled.com. So by building this and launching it in the browser, you'll be able to store your API key for all the exchanges in your browser, on your machine, local, on your device. Doesn't go anywhere else. And what I want to do, so I described some simple trading templates, simple ones: dollar cost average, spread trading, slow accumulation, slow sell, those types of things. Those are easy. Those will be free. Those templates will be free to use, the basics. But what we'll do, hold on a second. Let me send a text message right here. Somebody's at the post office and wants to send me a Christmas present. They don't have my address, so I have to stop everything, make sure that I get that present. So let's think about more sophisticated trade bots, because a market like trading a market like Rapmilix, that's the easiest market on the planet to trade. There's one bot in there and some humans. That's the competition. But if you're trading stocks like Microsoft or Apple, any type of stock, if you have an exchange that trades stocks and offers an API to trade, then you could use this trade bot to trade Wall Street assets. And that is harder competition. You are trading against rocket scientists who are hired by Wall Street to do extremely sophisticated math and modeling and chart analysis, technical analysis. And we want to give you a fighting chance to compete against the rocket scientists. So we can use our experience with artificial intelligence to analyze all the charts of all the assets on all the markets. And we can do that all the time. And that AI can look for known technical analysis patterns. And you'll be able to configure the template to trade off those patterns, recognize them across all markets, all assets, and take opportunities where you find them. So that's the type of trading bot that I think that I'd like to be armed with to go into battle in the markets. And I want you to have those same technology, the same high frequency trading that the robots that you're competing against already have. And you'll be able to make a custom template. You'll be able to set configurations and parameters and make your own personalized trading template to meet your own goals. And if you try and fail and make adjustments, that template might be something that other people would be interested in using as well. And you could sell the templates that you make. And so I think that you're in the trading engine in the Tangled browser. You've got a list of different templates that achieve different goals. Some are simple, some are sophisticated. The simple ones are free. But if you want to use a sophisticated trading template, the engine might charge you 10,000 Milix every time it does a trade. And that 10,000 Milix would go to the author of the template, right? So there's all kinds of incentives here, right? More bots trading on a market like Rapmilix causes more liquidity, more stable price discovery. You can use it for profit. You can tune it to trade profitably, however you think that can happen. But if you find lightning in a bottle with trade configuration that you've done, you can publish that for everyone else to use, and you get paid every single time a trade is produced from that template that you created. Okay? Dab says he wants a front-running sandwich bot. Well, I know what a front-running bot is. I don't know what a sandwich bot is. Front-running would be hard because that is a participant in between the trader and the exchange. So when the trade order is routed from the trader to the exchange, it stops somewhere along the way to a company like Citadel, and then they can trade in front of your trade so that they can make a penny before your trade goes through. Now, we did talk about something like that, but that's harder to do. Okay, what else is in the chat? Octo is in the chat. I gotta scroll way up here to see who's in the chat. Emmanuel's in the chat. Emmanuel, why don't you in the chat? Why don't you nominate somebody for a wheel spin? Let me get Octo here. Now we'll probably want to collaborate with somebody like Octo or Jonathan Hernandez to get some custom trade templates set up that they think will work. We want to get people to engage in this. Bora Urgel. I talked about Bora Urgel earlier. Narone. Rajni says bye guys, but that he's still eligible. Oh, Wise Khan. Thanks for joining us in the chat. Hattie Hats is in the chat. I talked about Hattie Hats too. Ahmed Johnny, can you put your Tangled username in the chat? Ahmed Shah, got you. Bora Urgel says that Seattle John is also trading. Is Seattle John using a trade bot? Well, Bora Urgel says that he's trading, but we can fade all his trades. He's talking about the inverse Bora Urgel template, that whatever Bora trades, we do the opposite. I mean, there could be a market for that template. The whole point of this, I just want to arm non-technical people, non-trading people that don't have a lot of trading experience, arm them with 100 years worth of technical analysis experience, arm them with a trading infrastructure that can do high frequency trading, and take emotions out of the trading. Trade based on rules. That's what a trade bot does. Ooh, I like Emmanuel's choice. He nominated at Nablea. Okay, so that's what I wanted to mention. So we've got new version of Tangled.com. We've got a sell button releasing for the Tangled exchange, and as soon as that sell button is launched, which could be today or tomorrow, then Erickson and I start migrating our efforts to TradeBot engine in the Tangled browser, and we'll promote that on Fiat Leak. There's tens of thousands of traders on Fiat Leak, and this is just one more reason for those people that aren't familiar with Tangled to download the browser and get started with Tangled and Millix. Now, I also mentioned, or maybe I mentioned with Danny on Tangled Talk, that this exchange that we're building on Tangled.com, we're building it in a way that allows us to launch it as an exchange also on fiatleak.com because, as I said, there's tens of thousands of traders on fiatleak.com. Okay? So, what you guys have any questions for me in the chat? If you want to take a minute to do that, I'm going to just see what's hot. Danny just sent me a message from someplace. He says, how do you make a post? How do you create a post on Tangled using mobile with the new version? There's going to be issues like that. It's you know, there used to be a button on the top. Now there's a link on the left. It's going to take a couple days to get everything dialed in. Oh yeah, Bora Ergel says we should do live stream trading sometime. That's a good idea. But you know, I want to set up some trade templates, get the bot going, and I want to do a live stream where I'm just reacting to whatever the bot does. You know, it could be doing 10 trades a minute. You know, just give it your money and see what happens. Octo says he's going to do that. He's going to do a live streaming trade, and that'll be a valuable stream that Octo's talking about. He does have trading principles. He knows what he's looking for. He knows what his goals are. He knows how to accomplish them. That's why I want to collaborate with Octo and Jonathan Hernandez on these trade templates. And it could be with anyone else too. We'll open this opportunity for anybody. Oh, Danny's in the chat. Danny, can you give me a nominee for a wheel spin? And we will get this show on the road. This doesn't have to be an infinity live stream. Oh, Danny says he's on the toilet. You know what? You see, you think my job's easy, everybody. This is what I'm dealing with every single day. Toady Soa 590 is Danny's nominee. Rajni says somebody tipped him with the new version 5 million 3 times, but he received 30 million instead of 15 million. Is that a feature or a bug? I'm gonna send that one to our good friend Cranky. You can take a look at that. That'll keep him busy all through dinner. Now, I will mention, just as a reminder, that we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow, probably around 1500 UTC for Fiat Leak. And, you know, normally it's Danny, Octo, Erickson. Sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not. Last time Jonathan Hernandez was there. I am planning to be there tomorrow, and of course we'll do a wheel spin then too. Okay. Now, Danny, I did mention at the beginning of this video, I mentioned hashtag gaming. So if you have anything you want to say about that, why don't you mention it in the chat? I think this is the first time I've done a wheel spin using the new version of Tangled. So it looks a little bit different. Let's make sure this works. Looks like it worked. Sajad Shah says, wait for my video. I suppose Sajad is talking about hashtag gaming. Now, Danny suggested that I do a gaming stream playing, what was it? Minefield? The game that ships with Windows. I don't know how to play it, so I thought maybe that would be interesting. I have to get a PC and figure out how to stream that. Okay, let's spin it. Minesweeper, that's it, Minesweeper. And thank you, Bora Urgel, for telling me Minesweeper. There's $1 million for your troubles. Dr. Emmanuel says they have Minesweeper for Macs. There's Jonathan Hernandez right there with the deuce. Oh, Danny mentioned yesterday that Cobra Helix. Raymond R. What a week Raymond R is having. Poof just got a pink badge today. There were a couple pink badges today. I mentioned 2. I think there was a third one too. So anyway, Danny was saying that Cobra Helix is right about to launch multiplayer games that allow you to have a prize between the 2 people. So the 2 people have to put up some milliks, and the winner of the game gets the pot. He mentioned that yesterday. Maybe that's something he's going to live stream too. There's Rajni with a nickel, 5 million. Sajad Shah says that Cobra Helix is the king. Well, actually, I think what he's saying is he's the king of Cobra Helix. There is Nablia for 8 million. That is Emmanuel's nomination. Here's the last spin, 13 million. He has his tentacles in many pies, including the wheel spin. He is Octo. I'm going to talk to Octo tomorrow. And you guys can talk to Octo tomorrow too. The other thing, I'll mention something else. On, let's see, what is it going to be? Tuesday, I think? Monday or Tuesday? Danny and I are going to do a live stream. And we're gonna make the link. There's a link that so when we do the Fiat League live stream, Danny hosts it and he sends a link to Erickson, Octo, me, Jonathan Hernandez, whoever's on the stream. And if you click that link, it opens up a web page for live stream, and you have your camera and your voice, and then Danny can bring you in and out of the stream. Well, we're gonna do that next week. And we're going to give everybody the link. Everybody. And if you want to join the live stream, if you've got a question to ask me or Danny, or if you've got some feedback or some suggestions for Tangled or Millix, join the lobby, and producer Danny will get you onto the stream, and you and I can have a conversation on camera. Maybe some of you want to do that. The 26th, Danny says the 26th. So that is going to be Tuesday. Okay. All right. So good job on hashtag gaming. We're getting a lot of new people that are getting comfortable in front of the camera. And that's exactly what the purpose of those activities is. And why did we choose gaming? Well, because of the post I made yesterday. Let me just open that up. This post right here. This was an article that I saw on zerohedge.com. The top paying careers or jobs that do not require a college education. And this was interesting to me. I'll tell you, here's why it was interesting to me. I'll read off the jobs. Game streamer, freelance writer, affiliate marketer, content creator, virtual assistant, social media manager, influencer, event planner, graphic designer, and customer support rep. Okay? Those are the highest paying jobs that do not require a college education. Now, I was interested in this list, and I posted this article because think about these items here. Game streamer, you can do that on Tangled. Freelance writer, yes, on the node and Tangled. Affiliate marketer, absolutely. Content creator, Tangled. Virtual assistant, could be when we've got the marketplace going. Social media manager, absolutely. Influencer, yes. Graphic designer, yes. Customer support rep, eventually. Okay, so we built Tangled to provide an income to anyone on the planet who it can do whatever they already do for fun, but they do for free. Will allow you to earn an income doing that. And so the top careers possibly in the world that don't require a college education are available on Tangled.com, and you're running your own business. So we wanted to do hashtag gaming because we want to see if the audience on Tangled is interested in game streams, because that's on the top of this list. That's how this stuff happens. Boris says that Cobra Helix should launch backgammon. There's another game that I don't know how to play. Can you play backgammon for money? SJHW meant to say good morning, but he actually said Goid Mamong. Okay? Goid Mamong, everybody. Now he yeah, he made a correction. He noticed his mistake. Now he's saying Goid morning. That could be pigeon. He's speaking pigeon. Now he says good morning. For those of us who want to get it in English, okay? So we can call that the live stream. That's a 38-minute live stream. I told you about the new version of Tangled that you can use right now. I told you that the Tangled Exchange is going to have a sell button in the next day or two. And I told you that I want to arm all of you with a trading bot engine that allows you to compete in as many markets as possible, trading for profit. Okay? So I will leave you with that, and I will see you on Tangled.com.